So when you were like, do you think she listens to the pod? I'm like, I know for a fact she doesn't.
Does not, right.
Because otherwise she would know that you're sober.
Otherwise she would know that I'm sober.
So you owe amends?
Yeah, I owe amends for what I said to her. All right, so here's the thing. It's October.
Whoa.
It's spooky season.
Boo.
Right,
Are you a final girl or are you a slut die first girl?
Oh. What a good question that is. I don't know. I'm not there.
You're not in the horror, but okay.
I'm not in the horror movie. That stuff's not happening to me. Like that's not. I kind of think I have kind of like I have a big like I'm right with God. Like I have a good protective shield around me. Like that stuff's not happening to me. I've never been in
my every day.
I'm not in those situations.
I'm in comedy horror every day. Body horror.
That's not happening to me.
I'm Julia Wendt.
I'm Erin McKeon.
She's the Emmy Award-winning producer of your favorite reality TV.
Oh. Fun.
Right.
We added a little kind of ending. Anyway, Julia is an indie darling of the Tribeca Film Festival.
And this is Stream Queens the Pod.
Yeah, it is. We are two members of the Bushwick Intellectual Elite, and we're here to provide you the definitive take on television, pop culture, and what we're streaming. And this week, oh my God, Stream Queens is going ghost. We're going spooky.
Like, can you see it?
And this week we watched cult classic feminist thriller
Jaja Baba.
Jennifer's Body. Yeah.
Jennifer's
it's gonna go ahead and be Jaja Baba, Jennifer's
Which
Body.
I had never seen.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I was getting. I didn't realize we were going horror.
What did you know about? I could not believe last night was your first time watching Jennifer's Body. What did you know about it? Like, what did you know about this culture? When was this film introduced to you? Like, what's your relationship to Jennifer's Body?
Oh, God. It's the same as my relationship with femininity, which is that introduced at a very young age and something that is reviled by culture at times when it is introduced, and consequently something I feel resistant to, something I feel ashamed is bad. Jennifer's so I had never seen it, but when it came out in 2009, when we were very young, I was aware of the marketing and that it was like people don't like it.
Right.
And then I heard whisperings in my adult life, in my like more and more queer life, of people like Jennifer's Body. They like that it's queer, it's feminist, and it's a cult classic, like all things we would like. And I was like, oh, I would like that.
Well, so it sounds like you actually had kind of the, like, I think that is the general description of how this movie was received, which was poorly at first, slow burn, is now cult classic, especially among queer people and women.
Well, and that's, you know, the ultimate trajectory of femininity. The slow burn.
Yeah.
I hated it
Wow.
first. And now we're kind of like, I think it's kind of good. I love fucking Diablo Cuddy.
Oh my God, Diablo Cuddy is amazing.
When did you see this movie?
I saw this movie I saw it in theaters for sure when it came out.
Did you live at the theater?
Yeah, I was
there. Why were you
there
at the theater all the time?
because it was what we would do after school. Middle school was all about every Friday. You get dropped off at the movie theater around kind of like 6, 7 p.m.
Do you remember the name of the
AMC Berrywoods 24. And so you get dropped off there, and then you go, you basically just stay there until you get kicked out, and you will get kicked out at some point because you'll buy a ticket to one movie. You're not going to that movie. You're kind of theater hopping. Right. I got fingered for the first time in the back of the AMC Berrywoods 24.
Which movie do you remember?
No. A lot of people did. I had my first kiss at AMC Berrywoods 24.
Okay.
No. This was an era. It was, but we spent a lot of time there, and we just sneak into different movies, especially because we couldn't buy R-rated tickets at the time. We're like 13, 12, whatever. 2009, what are we, 11?
That's what I'm saying. We're watching the movie, and the first one, I'm like, and this is for kids.
And I had to keep telling you, it's not for kids.
You were funny, because we were on edge the first part of it, in a way. I'm like, I go, and so I'm goading you, right? Like, I'm poking, because that's my coping. And I'm like, and this is for kids.
It's not for kids.
Tone, exactly what you said, and I was like, okay. But that's why I think it's for kids, because I'm like, kids Kids have everything. Like,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. You'll see the movie.
Yeah, of course. So should we should we describe the film, or at least read what Wikipedia has described the film as?
I think Wikipedia nailed this one.
I think Wikipedia nailed this one. Okay. Jennifer's Body is a 2009 American comedy horror film directed by Karyn Kusama and written by Diablo Cody, starring Megan Fox, Amanda Seyfried, Johnny Simmons, J.K. Simmons, Amy Sedaris, and Adam Brody. The film follows Jennifer Check, a demonically possessed high school student who kills her male classmates and devours their flesh in order to survive, while her bookworm best friend, Anita Needy Lesnicki, must find a way to end her killing spree.
What is her name?
Anita Lesnicki, nickname Needy.
Anita?
Yeah, it's going to go ahead and be Anita Lesnicki.
Is who you're telling me is Amanda Seyfried?
Amanda Seyfried is playing Anita Lesnicki, nickname Needy.
Is Lesnicki French? How is she spelling?
Lesnicki. It's exactly how it sounds.
L-A-S...
No.
L-E?
What is this, a fucking spelling bee?
L hyphen...
No, it's L-E. Next letter. It's going to be S.
C-R-U-C-E-T. Le Cruza. To me. There's so much, like...
I know.
I'm bubbling. Like, do you want to start with... Like, because as you're reading that, and since, like, as you're talking about it,
yeah,
I was like, oh, Teeth. You ever see that movie Teeth?
I didn't see the movie, but we saw the musical.
We saw the musical.
The musical Teeth.
Off-Broadway Teeth.
Off-Broadway musical Teeth.
Across from Alaska
Michael
Thunder
R. Jackson
drag
and
musical.
Yeah, who was a collaborator? It was co-written with a woman and Michael R. Jackson. We went because we're familiar with Michael R. Jackson's work.
You.
And Teeth, yeah.
Love you, Michael R. Jackson.
Love you, Michael R. Jackson. But really a bloody, funny, also comedy horror for sure. Definitely.
Yes.
You know Michael R. Jackson fucks with Jennifer's Body.
For sure. And that's one thing I was watching this the whole time. I'm like, first of all, like, I have a tenuous relationship with time and memories.
I'm sorry.
Thanks. My therapist kind of dropped it. She was like, every trans person I've ever met has PTSD. And I'm like, oh, yeah. But tenuous relationship with time.
Sure.
And so I was like, Mean Girls comes out in 2005, but I keep being like, when is Mean Girls? And trying to be like, what is this in conversation? Like, it's reminding me of Teeth. Had they seen Teeth? When does Teeth come out? Like, this is the whole thing about, and we touched about on genre too, is it's part of a lineage. What is this movie like to you?
It's hard. I think this movie is in somewhat of a lane of its own because it's drawing from so many things. Like, it's certainly a horror film. I mean, you experienced that in Act 1. Like, you were really scared and you kept having to take breaks. I
experience that every day.
But in this movie, you got really scared. Like, me and Jane watched this movie last night, and me and Jane are like watching the movie, and then you kept like during Act 1 just kind of like getting up, and you'd like turn a light on and start running the sink, and we're like, okay, so we'll pause.
No, you kept pausing. I was like, no.
Yeah, and we were like, no, we want you to watch it. And also you're distracting us. Like, we're watching the movie.
That was definitely what I was feeling.
Yeah, you'd get up and just kind of like open the washing machine.
I was scared,
open
bro.
the dryer. You're like, does anybody need anything from the bodega?
No, I was ready to go. I was like, I can fill up cars with gas. Does anyone like, so you don't have to get gas in the morning? We don't drive.
Yeah.
Like, and I didn't realize it until I was like, oh, yeah. And then we did take a break. But the beginning of, again, I don't know what I'm coming into, except I'm like, it is reclaimed feminism.
Right. You didn't realize it is a scary movie. Well, and I think it's only really scary in Act 1. Like, there's other moments because the tension is like clear. And like, so they do a lot of like, I mean, speaking of genre, right? Like, because it's a lot of horror film tropes, of course. And they're playing on definitely like the final girl and the girl who survives. And they're making it, this is definitely like the women horror film. But it's also so much of a teen movie. It's definitely about the two best friend relationship, the kind of love triangle, jealousy dynamics of popular girl, nerdy girl, right? And it's like there's so many teen movie tropes. Even, of course, it all happens at the prom. And it's all, you know, like it's in this random town. It's all very...
What's it called?
Devil's Kettle.
Devil's Kettle.
Yeah.
I love this
Devil's
bitch.
Kettle.
Writer Diablo Cody, I was spending some time on her Wikipedia.
Yeah, tell us about the writing of...
J'adore Diablo Cody.
This is Jennifer's Body. Like, this script is...
out of control.
Out of control. And what an amazing script. It is so... The dialogue is So deeply funny.
What does elliptical dialogue mean?
Elliptical dialogue is dialogue that is talking around the subject matter, right? It's saying it without saying it. Like a good example of elliptical dialogue is, you know,
please.
about hills like white elephants.
No.
It's Hemingway, and they're waiting. Okay.
I just flipped off the camera. For those of you who are listening, fuck you, Hemingway.
Why? Don't worry about it. I'm not
Don't
worried.
engage.
In fact, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Hills Like White Elephants is a good example of elliptical dialogue because it's a short story. It's a couple waiting for the train station, and they're talking about the drinks they're going to order or not order. They're talking about the train times. They're talking about all these things, but through it all, actually, they're talking about she's pregnant and going to get an abortion. And they never say that. They're talking about completely other things. But if you read into it, you can understand that that's what saying stuff without saying it. That's elliptical dialogue, which I would say is not what's happening in this film at all. It's actually quite direct. The dialogue in this film is honestly the opposite of that. It's so funny. It's literally like, so we worship Satan and we're going to kill you now. Yeah. And it's like, I'm going to eat your boyfriend. It's like, it's telling you exactly what is happening is the dialogue in this movie.
Maybe I'm like style because that's because I asked you what elliptical dialogue means because I'm like, oh, in my head it's just means like specific.
So it's almost the opposite.
Oh, vague.
No, it just means not about it means it's
So
subtext.
what would you call clearly the dialogue is specific.
It's definitely specific. It's
I wish there
definitely
was a word for it. You all like some of the favorite. Did you pull some of our favorite like kind of insults or lines?
I mean, there's so many good
It's
lines.
riddled.
Yeah, hold on.
That's immediately Diablo Cody. Like Juno's my favorite movie.
Juno's your favorite movie?
First feature, yeah, it makes me cry every time. My brother's adopted. I'm still in if you're still in V. That picture that she then hangs above the kid's bed. Like I'm gonna start actually crying right now. Like that and Stitch. If I want to cry,
Lilo and Stitch?
I'll let those fuckers rip.
We can never watch Stitch. I would get so upset.
It's wildly upsetting. And it's another adoption narrative.
Like some of the more famous lines, of course, are like, "You're killing people." No, I'm killing boys.
From her ears to my lips to everyone else.
Like, where is fucking
We had Dill
Hole? There's kind of like just the way Jennifer Check, especially Megan Fox's character, talks in this.
you.
PMS isn't real needy. It was invented by the boy-run media to make us seem like we're crazy.
Like, and that's what I want to know about Diablo. I want to know about her writing process where I'm like,
oh, this is my favorite. This is
Please.
my favorite. Ready? This is Adam Brody, who gives a fabulous performance in this movie. Like, this line is so funny. Do you know how hard it is to make it as an indie band these days? There are so many of us and we're all so cute, and it's like if you don't get on Letterman or some retarded soundtrack, you're screwed, okay? Satan is our only hope. We're working with the beast now, and we've got to make a really big impression on him, and to do that, we're going to have to butcher you and bleed you, and then Dork here is going to wear your face.
I would love to do a Jennifer's Body like read out. We should do a table read for my birthday.
That would be such a fun birthday party as a Jennifer's Body table read. Who would you play?
Who would I play? Oh, fuck. I would want to be Jennifer. Duh. Wouldn't you?
I could fuck with being needy for sure.
You have great range. Like we have to admit it.
Yeah.
It's incredible dialogue. Juno's like that too, right?
Yes.
Like,
it's world
totally
specific
preggers,
dialogue.
dude.
Yeah.
And singular, and like I knew about Diablo Cody is from the suburbs of Chicago, just like me. She
Classic.
went to high school at Bennett Academy, which is the Catholic school in Naperville.
Oh.
And that was something too, as a little girl, like latching on to. This is super specific. A writer who's talking about things that are muddy and muddled, and its tone, and it's queer. And Elliot Page talks about how he added, he was like, I went to the vintage stores with the designers, the costumers to like pick shit out. Like this, similarly, Jennifer's Body to Juno has this level of specificity and uniqueness that to me is bar none. Mm-hmm. But we see the Catholicism really deeply in this movie from my perspective. You were a big Bible head growing up. I am a confirmed Catholic, but I have to go change my Catholic name too.
You should. I would love to go do that with you.
You want, we'll have our own ceremony for your birthday. We'll get you confirmed.
I want to get you confirmed.
Catholics are horny and
Wait,
pagan.
Yeah, they are.
So, and that's in the movie.
Yeah.
And oh, she also, here's you're gonna love. I also knew like this is right around like Lena Dunham. Like she was a stripper. Her like
Diablo Cody.
yeah, and
Cool.
her memoir was Life of an Unlikely Stripper.
Love.
And she was blogging, and that's what got her Juno.
Oh,
They were like,
very
"We
cool.
love your tone, bitch." And
Because her tone is so cool.
and then this in 2009, they were like, "We love Juno. It's so and we want to do something unusual." They
Yeah.
kept the word unusual was up, and
yeah.
it was like, okay. And then she was like talking about the things that you introduced of, I wanted to play with tropes and comedy. And one thing that she was talking about was the exploitativeness of horror that she finds delightful. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I want to do something that was straight horror, but I'm like writing it and I'm like, I couldn't stop being funny. She has a morbid sense of humor. This
she can't
is
stop being
perfect
funny.
for her.
She can't stop being funny. Like it's, and I do think that's a very, I don't know, it feels like an honestly very Midwestern
Yes.
quality, the way that she writes dialogue. And I see it in other like filmmakers and writers that I like that are from the Midwest. It's like one of those things where when I really love a script, I feel like 8 out of 10 times when I look into it, the writer is from Kansas City, Chicago, like
I
from
love
the
her
Midwest. Because I
sensibility.
think it's like that sensibility is, it's the microcosm of how people talk. It's this it's this specific colloquial way of speaking that is everyone in the world is bought into, but as an outsider, that's not how you talk at all. And it's not tropey.
Yes.
It's not, we're Southern and we speak in a Southern accent and use, you know what I mean? Like known phrase. It's not a caricature of something. It's a lived in, very unique like way of speaking, like the fact that the girls call each other like Monostat and Vagisil. And you don't have to explain
Monostat?
it. Yeah, like, hey, Vagisil. Like it's so, and it's fast and it moves quickly and it's like, oh, you're totally bought in, and that they have their own little words like salty.
Yeah, why are you being a dill hole?
Yeah.
No, what did and she pulls it off. Megan Fox like when shushies,
Yeah. Shutties.
shutties, and
For
it's
shut
like,
up. Yeah.
because you said you saw it at the time.
I did.
Was this contemporary dialogue? That was the other thing. I'm like, because like, is this are those like when they're like dill hole front butt?
Well, I think the point is like it's not even
Is that
that's
from
that's
her
kind of what I
youth?
mean.
Is it your youth, or is that's what
It's
that's
not
what I don't
associated
know?
with to me, like that's I think what I'm saying. It's not associated with a specific time or place. It's within the world, and the point is all those characters. It's a small town language that develops, right? So it's not. It doesn't have to be in any. It's not generational. It's not everybody was saying these things. It's at this high school, this is how they talk. I mean, didn't your, like my high school had that? Like there's certain words that we would use that it was like, that was how we talked. It wasn't necessarily that that's a thing worldwide or generationally or across.
And yet, that's the thing about Midwest that you and I talk about all the time too. Is the culture is part of that. Yes, we had words that were specific, but it was also so much was coming in from outside.
Yeah.
And then pushing it back out. Like, it's very
It's confusing. And I think
Yes.
Diablo Cody, I think really captures that. It's just such, the writing is a top tier.
What do you know?
The plot is hilarious. What do I know about what?
No. I want to hear about plot because I want to hear about everything.
Oh, you want to hear about everything?
Yeah, but
I love them. I don't remember as like at the time. I remember very scared of vans. I was very like when I remember like what kept me up at night after seeing this film was not like her teeth or the black bile that she throws up or her eating the boys or the stabbing. Like that never fazed me. I remember like having like, you know, when you're going to bed and you're having scary thoughts when it's scary time and you can't sleep and you keep scaring yourself. It was the shot of Megan Fox sitting in the van and the door closes and her friend, like in being you're from Needy's perspective, watching her friend get it. She's like, I want to get in your super cool van. Yeah. And then she gets in the van and then the door shuts and it drives away. And I just remember her face like sitting in that van. Like that's when I was so scared. Like I was definitely the needy friend at that time. Like, and I remember through high school and stuff like that movie made me very wary of strange, even if cute, men that we don't know that are in situations
honor that
who want to
instinct.
take you to their cars, want to take you to things like, and not even in like yeah, it was that van. I was like, so I'm not getting in a van with the rock band. Like that's something I'm not doing, and I don't want to watch my friends do that.
Did you get the make and model? What, an 89 rapist?
So good.
So good. So scared of vans. That's what I mean too. I'm like, so though I didn't see the movie, I'm like, I was getting that.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that, because the movie's also getting it and putting it out from everywhere else. Like her filter, like her lens is sick as fuck.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, where I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, so one thing that I'm struggling with, like we talk about the van, right? Like clearly there's slasher elements, there's
Yes.
psychological horror elements, like
There's the Satanist, like occult, otherworld elements, right? There's looking into the occult of it all, the demonic possession. I mean, they're really taking everything. There's a serial killer, there's demonic possession.
Yep.
There's the fire.
Which we never, who starts the fire? The beginning, because that's the inciting incident.
I don't think anybody starts the fire because you just see it just starts. Like it's the band's lighting equipment on a curtain that's ostensibly starting the fire, but it doesn't seem that the band was intentionally starting the fire.
Right.
The fire is this tragedy that just happens.
Yeah, because the beginning, and again, I don't know what's coming, and one thing that this movie plays with really well, okay, things get slammed for being feminine. I like the feminine things.
Sure.
Right, where people are like, remember like after Hereditary and like Midsummer, people were like, oh, I don't want horror to be a psychological family drama. I just want it to be kill. And it's like, that's not upsetting.
Oh, like slasher?
Yeah, but this being like, this is a movie that is by women and for women.
Yeah.
And even though there are these like we see so much of Megan Fox's body in a sexy way, but that image of the van closing, or like centrally, this is I'm like, I don't know how literally to engage with it, but there's a murder scene where it's one of the scariest things.
Oh, when they have Megan Fox tied down to murder her, and they start singing a song.
Yes.
And then they start butchering her, and she says that, and then later Shaq says they went all Benihana on my ass.
Which is so funny.
It's so funny.
What I get from Diablo Cody, what I think is Midwest, what you and I share, which is humor in the macabre.
Yeah.
In the tragedy, and also like all this sex shit.
Yeah.
And twisted devil, and people thinking that your sex or your entertainment or your art is wrapped up in the occult just because you're hot or wear eyeliner.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, dude. Yeah. That's so scary. This image of Megan Fox doing the thing, but like
her bloody smile.
Is it? Jane pointed this out. The last line that Megan Fox's character Jen has is, "Ugh, my tit."
Yeah, and then she goes, "No, your heart."
Yeah, Amanda Seyfried does.
Yeah.
And that's the last.
Yeah.
And it's like, that girl was like, the way they shot it, it looked like an R scene. Like, it's really deeply upsetting for a character who also like talks about it, like she said. It's like, they went Benihana on my ass.
Yeah.
Like, it's a deeply upsetting movie.
Oh, it's...
Okay, no?
Yeah, I mean, I think it can be. Well, because to me, it's also about the, like, this movie is ostensibly about a like female friendship that blurs the lines, which I think many do. Like best friendships in high school, like it does blur a line between, is this like a homoerotic friendship? Is it not? Like the sleepovers, the things, the jealousy, and like the idea like, okay, so if you're, we're in Amanda Seyfried's lens, right? She's really the protagonist of the film. We start with her, we end with her. She's lost it. She's gone crazy. When she was normal was when she had this more popular than her best friend who's so deeply insecure that she goes for everyone needy shows interest in. Megan Fox is going to take. Like Jennifer's going to take that person. And then so this movie just heightens that dynamic to murder, right? What if everyone you like, she's going to literally eat them? Like your best friend who makes you insecure, you fuel her insecurities, and then there's that
you're jealous of,
competitive with, and then also, but you submit to her. You know what I mean? Like, I guess she's like, no, I can't wear this. It can't be if I'm going out with Jennifer, I can't show my boobs. I can show my stomach, but I can't do both. Like all these different things.
Yeah.
And then like,
choices.
yeah, it's so funny and like just real that dynamic. And then for them to kind of kiss in the middle, I think it's kind of a midpoint turn in this movie when Jennifer comes in and then they start like making out and you feel that dynamic. Cause too, it's like,
it's so hot. Well, they start, but they like, Jane pointed this out too. The first thing we see of Amanda Seyfried, which then is like, do we take this literally? Is it hallucination? Is she crazy? Because the images are of her watching Megan sleep before she's possessed.
Yeah.
And voiceover of her in prison. So it's like, oh, she's crazy.
Right. I guess what I'm trying to say, though, is that ultimately Megan Fox's character, Jennifer, to me, represents a repressed lesbian in a small town who overcompensates for that by being hypersexual and all about men and is a man eater, right? As kind of a response to her repressed lesbianism, which she also uses to oppress her best friend, who she insists on being more important than her best friend's like boyfriend. Like that's very important to her, that she can take her away from her boyfriend at any moment. Like to me, I'm like, that's who the villain is in this movie, is like a hot popular chick who cannot accept that she's a lesbian and takes it out on by being a man eater and hurting her best friend.
So it's a lesbian read for you, like just straight through.
Yeah, no.
Well, I don't know. That's the other thing that like
more or less, I guess, yeah.
Well, yes, it is, and not well. This had me again grappling with, as did a lot of the text we do, which is like, and this is another thing, like femininity, like people scoff at engaging with this. What was the artist's intent? What were our interpretations? And like, what does that mean for queer people when we're looking or projecting a lot of times? And how much do those matter or not matter together?
Sure.
Like if Diablo Cody wrote a lesbian love story in her mind, is that as important of a girl you're describing watching it in the Midwest, like seeing herself in that? And I think in this case it's both, but it's also people see that with their friends. People see this with, and I love that your read of it is that like Megan Fox's character is distinctly the dyke, because to me it's distinctly needy.
Oh, because she's obsessed.
Are you know, she's obsessed. She's like the hand-holding her boyfriend, who is a great guy.
What
is
a great
jack
guy.
Shit.
What a great guy.
That's Megan Fox. And that's Jason Simmons.
He's fabulous in the movie.
And fabulous, and has a great distinct look, and reminded me of Sky High when you're talking about genre and the way that this switches. Like,
yeah, it is the teen movie element. I mean, for sure. Like,
it's switching so much.
Yeah.
And that scene where they have sex, right? The boyfriend.
Yeah, where they're intercutting her having sex, ostensibly for the first time, ? With her boyfriend.
Yep.
And Megan Fox murdering Colin, the emo kid.
Yeah. Which, by the way, okay, so she also has the lesbian thing where she's like, Jennifer is about to be here. And he's like, what? And then it's like, ding dong, see? And we see several times she's got this intuition, Needy does with Jennifer, of like, she flashes, like while they're intercutting, seems aware that like Jennifer is doing this thing. I remember like as closeted, like somebody, like a woman who's attracted to other women, of like sublimating that, like thinking about somebody having sex with especially another woman. It's like, it's deeply upsetting. The thought of my girlfriends, like men having sex with my girlfriends, and I know that everyone's having sex with each other. I'm like, don't, like, stop. Like, I don't want that at all. Like, and like us again, but during the PIV sex between Needy and her boyfriend, who we love.
Yeah.
Like, she's totally tripping out and is scared.
Yeah.
And he's not picking up on that. And in fact, it's played funny. He's like, oh yeah. And it is funny.
Yeah, just like, and it's so funny because he thinks he's doing it. He's like, and he goes, am I too big? And he gets the biggest smile on his face. It's so cute.
Which is so fun. It is cute and it's funny, but it's also like she's full sobbing, and he's like, oh yeah, like which that's what it feels like. That felt dykey,
Yeah.
and like this tongue in cheek that Karyn pulls out because it's fabulously fucking directed. I don't know.
Yeah, Karyn Kusama is so good. Like this movie, I love the way it's directed because there's so many like. I mean, again, we talk about in the script itself. There's so many references to these different like tropes and genres, and I think the directing also does that in a really cool way. And she does all kinds of different interesting like film. Like I was struck in the beginning.
Yeah, please.
Like we start in the asylum, right, and that's kind of shot in classic kind of horror movie style. Like we've seen this before.
Like Girl
the cell,
Interrupted.
yeah. There's a lot of girl in asylum kind of stuff. But then it goes to like when they introduce Devil's Kettle and it's like a flash montage of different areas of Devil's Kettle. And then you never see that device again. And it was like, oh, it's cool the way she moves through different devices. And like starting on the yearbook on that pixelated photo of Megan Fox zooming out to see the image. Like it's really interesting because it's like, yeah, we're used to yearbook photo being an element for example in any teen movie, but the way she does it is all a little bit different. And then she's also got the fairy tale element too, like when they're running, when you see Amanda Seyfried in her prom dress running towards the abandoned pool at the end of the movie, like that is fully a fairy tale sequence, her pink dress and like the dark night, and it's beautiful. But I mean she looks like
it's fairy tale. It's also gothic, right?
It's very gothic
horror,
and all gothic horror, but in a distinctly like emo rock Evanescence music video type of way. Like, and the music itself is of course a huge part of it.
Is like scored to way better soundtrack than Burlesque. The
soundtrack is amazing.
Contributes to plot.
Yes, and like there's so many good songs, and the music is loud, and it's not afraid of itself. The music, like the music is lyric heavy and loud. Like there's no background music in this film. It is all like a moment and a vibe. And it's really cool.
The shifting too, right? Because the beginning is so dialogue heavy, and then for like a big portion of it to be set to loud ass music, I'm wondering, and I want to learn more about like when was that choice made? Was that in the edit? Like, how long is that sequence? Did Diablo see it one way? Like, because I found myself missing the dialogue, and then it comes back crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
One thing I was when you talk about that. The sequence at the beginning, this is made in a way we don't make movies like this right now.
How do you mean?
Yeah, so it's you use the word device. Diablo Cody in Juno too, right, uses the voiceover. And that is a device that she uses again here, which I want to talk to you about too, because that's something that, as you all know, we met at film school. Like in writing classes, they're always like, voiceover is cheap, don't do it.
Oh, sure.
It's lazy.
Yeah.
Again, always the things that are feminine.
Yeah,
right. They're like, it's bad.
Because there's something so diary about the voiceover of
and
all
internal.
of it. But also, it is fun. But Karyn Kusama went to NYU film
She's
school.
an alum?
Yeah, and she's from Missouri.
Oh my God, we're going to get in touch.
Karyn Kusama, you can go stay on our couch anytime.
We would love to have you.
We'd love to have you.
For real, the secret number is number 1. You're the best.
You rock.
But she's moving through, when I say it's not like movies anymore, not only is she doing genres differently, but like it's hard to know what's real, what's not real, which is something that they play with. But she's also like movies that know they're movies. We're in a very realism type time, I feel. And this is like, no, this is a movie. This is a movie.
This is a movie.
And which I crave.
Movies.
And similarly have rejected that before of like, because I'm told to be not like it. And it's like, no, make a movie.
Well, I think the most recent, I would say that is in this vein was Weapons, which you loved.
Did I love Weapons?
You talked about it a lot. And you love doing the run that they do in Weapons.
Yeah.
So I think you loved Weapons.
I did. I loved Weapons.
Yeah, Weapons is also though, but it's got that horror comedy, and also that film, I think that knows it's a movie.
Yes, they're using chapters.
They're using chapters, and they're using like those actors are doing.
Which I hate. Chapters
It's not
feel
aggressive.
more boy.
It's not aggressive realism. There is realism. There's real heart and emotion, but it's not. You know what I mean? There's still like the witch lady in that film is ridiculous. Is as ridiculous as Megan Fox with blood coming. Yeah, smiling with blood coming out of her mouth. But there's still a real emotional resonance there. But it's campy and it's heightened.
And it's also about it's. Yes, that would be the most recent example. Because I'm like, this movie's so much better than Weapons.
Oh, really? I think Weapons is quite good. We don't have to make comparisons.
No, but that would be my
But yeah, this
stance.
movie's fabulous.
Yeah,
Jennifer's
of
Body's what an amazing movie. Like, God, is there, I mean, I don't know what else I have to say besides kind of praise for
Yeah.
Megan Fox. And oh, here is something. Part of, you touched on at the beginning, like the marketing of the movie. This is a big part of this movie's story and how it got where it is today. And Megan Fox has talked about this, like in interviews. She's talked about how this movie was actually marketed to a younger male audience, that they went for the wrong kind of quadrant because the marketing was sexy horror, right? It's Megan Fox being really sexy, and it's a horror film. And so she had to go on this whole press tour acting like that was the film, but Megan Fox knew, and she's talked about it since, like, no, this is a really feminist, interesting, funny, like genre-bending film, but that's not how they marketed it. And they marketed it to young men who are Megan Fox and horror movie fans, right?
2 episodes
and so that,
ago.
they go to the wrong quadrant in the marketing, which is part of why the reviews, I think, were so negative and why people had a negative reaction to it, is because it's not what they expected. The trailers and the press and the promotions were not matching the film that was made, right? This film is an inventive, unique, genre-bending, feminist movie.
Yes.
That is definitely a comedy horror. It was marketed as a sexy slasher. So people are going in wanting to see Megan Fox looking sexy.
Which she does.
But she also looks sexy, and it is there is a female gaze like element. Like I noticed, like when she goes for a swim after murdering one of the boys and she comes out of the water, it's like but it's not the way it's not the male. There's something different about it. She looks obviously beautiful and stunning, but like it's like a shot of her calves.
Yes.
And a shot of like her shoulder, and the backlighting behind her, you can actually see the little hairs on her body, like the peach fuzz. You know what I mean? Like it's not giving sexy, wet beach in the sun, hairless, perfect. It's this kind of like very human skin. Seeing the hair really struck me. Like it's really unique the way she shot, because she looks unbelievably beautiful in every frame, but also unbelievably sexy. And yet for me, my brain's not reading it as her being sexualized. She's almost cursed by how sexy she is.
And that's when
she almost just has to carry that body around. And I'm like, that seems like to look like that seems tough. You got to carry all that. And especially for Megan Fox at the time, who that is her whole thing, is she's the sex.
Living that. She's
living that. And so she's able to embody that so well in this character, because she's living this experience of everyone reacting to her as this, sex symbol. But as she's just a person who lives in that body.
Yeah. And, oh God, poor Megan Fox. But
she seems to be doing wonderful now. She's so funny.
Oh, she's the best. This movie's a heavy hitter. I would love to see it again now that I can brace myself through the first part of it.
Yeah.
About the quadrant piece and it being mismarketed.
Yeah.
Is also, I want to say again, like the film system, again, it's like all the time I'm like, is this a gender thing or am I just going through something? It's fucking both every time.
Of course.
But like as we see today, film and TV industry ignores and underestimates historically the purchasing power of women, Black people, brown people, and it's like, we don't get the chance to tell our stories, and then when we do, you're trying to give it to boy,
to take Diablo Cody and Karyn Kusama collab and then market it to teenage boys who are obsessed with Megan Fox is a miss.
Well, and it's like you missed all the lesbians
Yeah.
you woke the fuck up who are obsessed with Megan Fox.
Well, and they got it now. It certainly has, like, it's had an enduring legacy, and that's it's like you said at kind of the beginning. I mean, if patience isn't a feminine virtue, I don't know what is.
I don't know.
You'll be right. You will get your flowers in time, and it's going to take longer.
I can't wait to.
So congratulations to everyone involved in Jennifer's Body. We had a great time watching it. I love this film. Again, Megan Fox, Adam Brody. This is my favorite role he's done, and
Playing
like
scary,
he's
so funny.
Funny. He's deeply funny as this villain. Amanda Seyfried is obviously, I mean,
Out of
God, she
control.
has the best. She has the best face to watch on screen. Like
Amanda
her
Seyfried has lived
storytelling,
so many lives.
Yes, I was struck by that watching her in this. I was like, God, I've seen you do so many. I've
Everything.
seen you do everything. Like the amount of emotional range she's gotten to experience in her work. I'm like, how do you move, girl? Because I'm like, you've been everybody. You've been everybody in the world, and you've done it all the way. You can tell, like, she puts her whole fucking
Yes.
pussy in the performances and
Every
everything
time.
she does. And I'm like, yeah, you've lived so many lives, Amanda Seyfried. It's
Girl.
amazing.
No, she's everybody.
Yeah, she's really cool.
You did, as you were mentioning, I was. Can you tell me? I didn't know that the whole connection.
The hole
The whole.
the hole in the waterfall in Devil's Kettle.
Oh, word.
That goes to
Not that, but that when you were saying
Oh!
Jennifer's Body being a whole song, because
Yeah,
as
it's a
you're
whole
saying
song.
that, I'm familiar with it, which as we've listened to it, right?
Pieces of Jennifer's Body.
Oh my God, that's the second time that girl's come up. She came up about Taylor Swift too.
Yeah, Courtney Love. Yeah, we're talking
Hey,
about her
girl.
again. Hey, girl.
My writing professor was
Really into hole?
Courtney Love's kid.
What?
Yeah,
Ah, sick.
yeah, Love or sister. Anyway,
Kid or sister?
his mom in some way was Courtney Love. He always had bags under his eyes. Daniel
Aw.
Manelli, love your ass though.
Yeah, wow.
He taught me
sick.
about grappling
That's cool.
and told me that it was like cool to like talk about my unique experience.
Oh my God.
That's how I met Ellie Dworkin.
Wow. Ah.
Secret number is my phone number. I love you, girl.
I love you, chat. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Stream Queens, the pod. Please support us by following us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and rate, review, like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And
Get in on
thanks.
wave one, right? Like you don't want to have to wait the 12 years for something to be a cult classic.
And I think that is one thing I think this podcast and Jennifer's Body may have in common is that we are banking on the fact that, and thank you to our current listeners. Like,
Yeah.
we love
Oh
you.
my God.
Everyone who's currently
want a
listening,
Jennifer's
absolutely love
Body
you.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. But like, we are banking on the fact that one day this y'all are going to be so glad we've been continuing to make this podcast. The gold mine of content is here waiting for you all. When you're ready, Stream Queens will have been here waiting
For you.
for you.
And we'll be waiting. And we'll be streaming.
We're going to keep streaming every week.
So
and
scared.
also, happy Halloween. It's October.
Happy
So we are
Halloween.
doing another, we're going to be doing some horror for the next couple weeks to celebrate the day of Satan. Is that Halloween? Who cares?
It
All
can
right.
be. I'm Julia.
I'm Erin.
Good work.
You too. Thanks for watching Stream Queens.